Hello everyone and welcome to a Friday night stream at Stansted. Just got set up, so please bear with me. And here we are online. We've got delivery below us. I don't think it's busy enough for delivery, but they're on delivery. So here they are. So it looks very quiet for Friday night so far, but hopefully we'll be here and there will be traffic. So how's everyone been? It's been a while since I streamed, a couple of weeks. Hopefully you're having a good evening. Just making sure the ATC is correct with us having delivery on. So we'll see how we get on. So yeah, so it's probably going to be a bit quiet. We've got a couple of deliveries coming in, a couple of arrivals coming in. Apologies. So we'll see how those get on. Hopefully you're hearing me okay. Because we've got a new mic. Hopefully you can see everything okay. I had a little bit of trouble logging on. It didn't seem to allow me to log on with even though the chat dropped to delivery. Audio for VATSIM didn't seem to like me. So we'll see. So let's, this Easy's arrives, going to stand 30, which is the end of Bravo. So hopefully they'll get in touch. Let's send them a contact me. Hopefully they will do. And hopefully.
Ground, good evening, Easy 9041. I'm unfortunately unable to taxi since I forgot to deinstall MSF's default scenery, so I have 2 sceneries installed now.
Easy 9041, Stansted ground. Hello, good evening. Are you just going to disconnect then?
Hey, sir, but still thanks for service. Have a nice evening.
Yeah, you too. Good night. There's one out the way already. So, Rainer from this. So I handed over that this individual was cleared, but they haven't requested pushback. I don't think so. Well, that wasn't on the handover. So again, we'll just send them a contact mate. They're going to Barcelona. So yeah, let me just double check everything's working okay with the streams. Oh, we've got a new follower. Thanks for following. Let's see who that was. Thanks, Dan. Hey, Robert. Yeah. Hey, Dan, on Twitch. Thanks for chatting and following as well. I know, good start. I haven't installed the wrong scenery for the first arrival, but we'll see how we get on. How have you two been? Apologies, I'm streaming to both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Looks like everything's going okay. Can you hear me okay? I've got a new mic, so I've set that up today. Hopefully the audio quality is good enough. I used to have the headset with the mic boom and found it being quite intrusive, shall we say, in your face. So I've got a nice mic now. Hey, Pop. I'm very well. It's been a busy time off the network and off streaming, so so here I am. So been a while since my last stream. They did push. Ryanair 36 Mike Juliet, taxi to holding point Sierra 1 for runway 22 via Hotel and Sierra.
60 holding point Sierra 122 via Hotel Sierra, confirm 126 Mike Juliet.
Ryanair 36 Mike Juliet FM. Everything's looking good and sounding good. Good, that's good. Hey Dan, first time chatting, first time following us, I guess. Seeing us. How did you find us? Are you a pilot as well? Or are you a controller, or just interested in what I'm doing now? So we've got, so if you didn't see at the start, we've got delivery below us. Don't think we need it for three departures needing clearance. Don't think there's much I can do about that. So it might be quite a boring evening, really, in that sense. I can't kick anyone off, can I? But do we really need delivery when it's this quiet? I've seen delivery on quite a lot at Stansted. When ground's on, it does seem, again, just seems a bit of a waste when it's quiet, unless you're like friends with each other. But it just seems a bit pointless, unless there was an event going on. But yeah, how are you guys doing? Been busy, been flying today? You're going to join us? You're going to fly in or out? Ah, Dan, found us on Aviators TV. So good, thanks. So you're still learning. Good. Well, I can help you along. Yes. If you don't mind me calling you Robert. Yeah. Very surprising to see delivery on. I did say I didn't really need them. I think there is a bit of reluctance for people to go to other aerodromes. My other videos that I've done since I've passed. I do other aerodromes when there's nobody on, just to try and aid coverage. Ryanair 3, Mike, Ryanair 36, Mike Juliet. No further ATC, I'm afraid. Free call Unicorn 122.8. Have a good flight. Bye-bye. I think it's better if there's someone on ground here and somewhere on ground elsewhere. But, that's the way the network is. You'd log on if there's a position vacant. Frankfurt is busy. Okay, let's have a butchers. Everywhere's busy. Where's everyone going from Frankfurt then? Is there an event? Frankfurt is busy. We do have London North online, which is nice. That gives quite a lot of coverage into Manchester. I don't think there was an event on tonight. Let's have a quick look on the old apps. Oh yeah, there's a few events, aren't they? Istanbul online, Riga Friday Fun, West Coast Scandinavia, Bucharest, Sofia, Hanover Friday, Frankfurt Friday. So there we go. Flying out Frankfurt, Geneva, and someone's doing their C1 exam at Brussels, so good luck to them. So that individual's departed, or on his way. Yeah, so Dan, if you've got any questions, or anyone else has got any questions, if you're new to VATSIM and new to what we're up to. Yeah. So let me go live. There we go. Got a bit worried then. Didn't think I was changed the scenes. So yeah, if you've got any questions, Dan or anyone else, drop them in the chat and we'll try and help you as long as we can. Maybe with delivery on, people will go, oh, there's delivery on. We'll fly in or fly out. So I'll give it a while. I'm going to be here for an hour or so. So don't be a lurker. If you're in chats, come and say hello. And Dan, if you are watching on Twitch, if you could just do us a solid and jump across to YouTube and give us a subscribe and a like on there, it does help with some of the videos being found. So yes, I did a couple of YouTube shorts and things to see what to see how that worked. That seemed to go okay. So I might try and chop up the stream or streams as much as I can. Getting people to watch a couple of hours of stream from start to finish is a bit of a chore. So I try and make some highlights, reels. I've got a Python script that does that. And then just chop out any extra bits that I want to. You always give me a follow early. Good, Dan, great. I don't think I get notifications about followers on YouTube like I do on Twitch. So, or subscribers, sorry. Same thing, isn't it? Up to 222, so that's a decent milestone. So cheers, Dan. So yeah, so I think it's going to be quiet with not having to do any clearances tonight. I might have to do a bit of I have to build my work laptop, rebuild it. So if it gets really quiet later, we might do that. Whilst controlling. Let's see what else is going on in the UK. So looks like Manchester's fully staffed apart from delivery. If anyone needs delivery, it's probably Manchester or Gatwick. We've got Edinburgh approach on and Edinburgh grounds. That's nice. Did an Edinburgh thing a while ago. So yeah, so Dan, I do other airports. So when you pass your S1, which is your first level of ATC controlling on VATSIM, you can control ground at basically any large aerodrome, apart from Gatwick or London Heathrow, because you need to pass special endorsements for that. A bit about that in a second. A bit of an update on that one. So I've done Bristol. I do Bristol quite a lot. I normally do Bristol if I'm just jumping on, helping a fellow streamer out. I've done that a couple of times. I've done Luton. Luton's quite fun because it's got quite a circular taxiway, so that's quite interesting around how to get people in and out on taxiing. I've done East Midlands a couple of times. I've done Manchester a couple of times. There's a good video on YouTube for my live stream on when I think I did Friday night on Manchester, which probably isn't the best. Best introduction to it. So that's good to watch. Pressure's just changed. I've done Edinburgh a couple of times as well, so I try and go all over the place, just to broaden my knowledge, really. I think it's good to consolidate. I've done quite a lot at Stansted. I try and keep Stansted going maybe on a Thursday night when I normally stream, but it's Friday today. Yeah, I don't think I've done Birmingham. I think Birmingham's got slightly busier with the A380 being out. Information Delta. So yeah, so with the A380 out, it's a bit more popular. Let's see if we get any A380s tonight at Stansted. So yeah, for the Gatwick stuff, you need to then get an endorsement. So you need to do 50 hours on those aerodromes I just mentioned. And then you can then need to do a theory test, which I passed earlier on this week, I'm pleased to say, at the third time of asking. The questions are there to try and, I won't say try and catch you out, but make sure you've got the theory all in your head. And I've just joined the waiting list to get, it's quite a short waiting list to then get a mentoring session on the live network. So that'll be either ground or delivery at Gatwick, just to make sure I'm okay and the sound's off. And yeah, then I'm free to control at Gatwick ground. And then from that, you can then do 50. If you want to then progress to do Heathrow endorsement, you can then get 50. You have to get 50 hours at Gatwick. And then you can do the same thing for Heathrow, do the exam, theory exam, and then do mentoring session. So that's is closing. Let's see where they were. Oh yeah, never done a transatlantic. Want to do one with full coverage. It's a shame when it is difficult, particularly for across the pond or something. It's a Saturday. So yeah, what else was there? Hi Architect, you log into VATSIM and see if anyone is in or out of Norwich. Does anyone fly in or out of Norwich? I couldn't say I'd want to control there. It might be a quiet one. So yeah. And I'm also trying to take the AFIS AGCS, so the kind of information service and ground radio theory test as well, so I can do those more smaller airports for kind of VFR flights, because there's quite a big club that does that on VATSIM, so it'd be good to help out those sorts of pilots as well. It's not all about, VATSIM is not all about big airliners. Some people like to fly VFR as well, so in and out of the smaller airports. So want to try and help the community as much as I can. For that one, I have got to do the exam, and then I'm just free to roam on those aerodromes, which will be quite fun. You know, people doing circuits, you know, across flights across the UK. So that'd be good. Does anyone on here do VFR at all? Yeah, I've done it a few times, not when there's been any ATC services around, just on Unicom. So yeah, so here we are. Yes, I see Luton's online now. That's good. Let's see how close some of the arrivals are. Double check. We're quite a way away at the minute. So we've got one that's over the Netherlands. We've got one that's still kind of Austria way. Some just leaving Greece. So yeah, bonjour. Hey Paul, thanks for joining. Then I need to get my PC started so I can stream Flight Sim. Yeah, it's good. I think particularly when my internet connection hasn't been that good up till now, so I wouldn't have been able really to stream Flight Simulator at a reasonable bit rate. So so now I could, so that would look good, particularly in like QHD 1440 or 4K. I'd be able to stream up to now, so that would look good. Just need like a capture card, don't you, Dan, to stream in from your Xbox if you want to do it that way around. With the capture card, you get like capture dongles, or does some graphics card have input? I don't think mine does, but you can get the capture cards if you want to do that. So Paul, thanks for dropping in on YouTube. Are you flying tonight? So where are these people going? So we've got 2 people off to Edinburgh, and we've got 1 person off to. I need to learn my Hamburg. I need to learn my abbreviations for some of the airports.
Edinburgh ground, this is EZ22, currently at stand 44, requesting push and start.
EZ22, Stansted ground, hello. Push and start approved, QNH 1024. I missed the
Push
stand.
and start approved, QNH 1024.
Missed the stand number, bit out of practice. Get into that. So let's have a quick peep if anyone. Oh, we've got 1, 2, 3. We've got 4 people pre-filed. That's nice. Oh no, who's over here? That must be this guy. Oh, no PC at the moment, so no simming. That is a requirement. I'm afraid, Paul. You know, you could get into like you could get into like with like a clothes basket and pretend that way, but you know the scenery's not as good. And like pretend to fly around. I don't think it's the same. I'm afraid. It's flying with a PC. Yes, no inbounds anytime soon. Next one is in about half an hour's time. They've come from Lithuania. It will be soon. fly Santa, won't it? We're nearly into December and all the Christmas festivities, so there will be Fly Santa. Is that up yet on? I want to do that this year. Now we've still got last year's up there to Rovaniemi. So we need to sort that out, don't we? Maybe we can do an Aviators TV special. So to fly to a group flight up to go see Santa. I think last year, I can't remember if I did it. I don't think I did it last year. It is going to be a quiet night. As you said, it's busy elsewhere. Nearly 1,600 pilots online.
Current beginning Blue Max 94 Charlie to request transfer.
That's Blue Max, isn't it? Yeah. Blue Max 904 Charlie Victor Stansted Ground. Hello, good evening. Stand 3-1 push and start approved. QNH 1024.
Push approved. That's stand 3-1 and QNH 1024 Blue Max 94 Charlie.
Yes, it's going to be quiet. Let's have a peep. Oh, it's settled down a bit now in
EG22 request taxi.
EZ22 taxi to holding point Sierra 1 for runway 22 via Charlie and Sierra.
Taxi via holding point Sierra 1 to runway 22 via Charlie and Sierra.
Yeah, Dan, Stansted only has one runaway. It's a big old one. Because Lima 1 is classed as full length, I think. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just looking at Dubai. It's like quiet there now. What's going on? It's as if like all the A380s are settled down. So yeah. There's hardly anyone there. Which is good. People going back to flying whatever they fancy now, rather than just all jumping on the A380. I've not flown it myself yet. Yes, yeah, so Stansted only has one runway. Never know. It is VATSIM. We might have people trying to land on the taxiways. So Paul, what you saw with, does that mean you've had a bump? The A380 does look beautiful in VATSIM. I won't lie. It does look good. I'm not, as I mentioned in previous ones, I'm not an Airbus pilot in the sim, so I just, yeah, it'd take me a while to learn all the procedures and stuff, what buttons to press. I'm sure it's quite straightforward. When I do fly, I'm normally flying the PMDG 737-800. I haven't got the 777 yet. So we haven't got anyone above. No one above yet. Easy 22, no further ATC, I'm afraid. Free call Unicom 122.8. Have a good flight. Bye bye.
Wanted to Unicom 122.8. Easy 40. Bye bye.
I do wonder if the filters that I've applied on OBS have actually applied for everything else. Am I a pilot as well? Depends if you class having one instruction flight. And I have flown a plane. I wanted to start my PPL, but I had a kind of it was probably an hour and a half flight. Flew from a local aerodrome, landed somewhere else, had a cup of tea, and then flew back. So yeah, it was the best thing in the world ever. So yeah, just going on the runway and taking off without much effort. It was amazing. Like, it was up in the air without just without any effort. Was up, the first leg. So flying, I was so stiff. It was like with a stick. I was so stiff. The instructor could tell, all the movements were like over exaggerated sort of thing. And on the way back, I just felt so relaxed. Felt a lot more at ease. So we did a few orbits. I did the approach to land. I think it did it all right, actually, in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, it was an amazing experience, seeing the world at a different angle, particularly like where I live, close to where I live, was amazing. So if anyone ever gets that opportunity to go and fly, I'd love to go and do my PPL to become a private, and get a plane or a share of a plane, timeshare of a plane, and that sort of thing. It would be absolutely amazing. But probably would, when I started researching into it, I probably wouldn't pass the medical. I suffer from quite a few migraines, so I wouldn't probably pass the medical. You don't want to be up in the air by yourself on a solo flight and then not be able to see or communicate with people. So that's, I'd love to be a pilot. No, I know one pilot, he has an airline pilot. He has an amazing life. In that sense of being, flying airliners all around the world. It sounds a great life. Obviously, it impacts family and that sort of stuff. But being a local private pilot, just doing little flights around the country, would be amazing. So that's why I got into flight simming. So I thought, well, if I can't do it in the real world, then flight simming is probably as close as I'm going to get on that. I suppose what's up? Oh, who was that? Ryanair 246 there. 42. So they've got off my list because they've departed or departing. Sounds like Ryanair 2746 trying to contact me. Yeah, so Paul, let us know what sort of rig you're going to get then. You're going to get a humdinger of a rig. We want to hear about it. And all be jealous. Yeah? So yes, they're trying to call. Do I call them up myself because I can't hear them? We'll give them a chance. They're not squawking yet anyway, so. And they've not been cleared. So they need to contact delivery. And for flight, the sheer cost of it. Yeah, so when I spoke to the instructor, he said there were loads of the way, I can't remember exactly what he said it, but he says there's lots and lots of reasons not to do it. One of them is the cost of it. But he said it is the best thing in the world ever, which I kind of agree. So yeah, but I think he kind of quoted to get your PPL and that sort of thing. I think at the time, like this was a few years ago, because I had the experience for a birthday present. They were quoting between like 10 and 15,000 to get the to do all your training and do the exams, and that was about 10,000, and then obviously you got to have a plane, haven't you, to fly it, and then you got to keep your rating up, haven't you? You got to keep flying. So a couple of people at work, when I was speaking to them, one of them was a pilot when they were younger, but just dropped out of it because they just didn't have time. So obviously they're just seeing the their license lapse. Sorry, I couldn't think of the word, so it kind of lapsed. So I suppose so. You've been up on the AirNot site. Let's have a look then. So PC hardware. Let's have a look. Well, there's lots on here. But I guess if you're not going to build it till next year, there's probably going to be loads of advances between now and when you get your kit. So yeah, you might as well wait. I think I normally build my own, but this time round the
Blue Max 94 Charlie Victor, ready for taxi.
Blue Max 9 for Charlie Victor, taxi to Romeo, holding point Romeo 1 for runway 22 via Bravo and Romeo.
So Romeo 1 via Bravo and Romeo, right near correction Blue Max 94 Charlie Victor.
Actually looked at PPO when you was in Munich. Yeah, I think it's one of those things, isn't it? It's you need to make sure if you're going to do it, you're going to do it, and it doesn't impact financially on anything else. Plus the time, I guess. But yeah, the financial thing is a commitment. So yeah, you've got to know that you're going to do it and keep it up. You don't want to invest all that money, and I didn't want to invest all that money and then waste it because it all lapses and things. So yeah. So as I was saying, I normally build my PCs so that I can increment the stuff inside and upgrade it as I go along. But this time round, it was very marginal between the cost of getting a pre-built or buying it yourself. And I've never done a all-in-one water cooler before, so I was a bit nervous about that. So it just ended up, it was about 150 quid difference on Black Friday sales, probably this time last year. And I felt it was quite a good spec. I think the Black Friday sale allowed me to then go up a tier on both GPU and CPU, and I'm really pleased with it now. So I use Scan. I used them quite a bit for parts in the past, and bought one of their gaming PCs. And to be fair, the aftercare service that I've got from them, asking what's the best monitor to buy, because I got my monitor from them as well. I'm not endorsed by them, by the way. I'm not. I've got no affiliation with them. I've used a number of different sites. I'm not fussy. Just go for the best service and best price. It came shipped really, really well shipped, double boxed, with all the padding, and they've been really helpful with making sure I buy the right parts to upgrade. In fact, I've shoved in another NVMe drive in it, and that sort of thing. So yes, they were really, really supportive and been really great. So I'd highly recommend them if that's what you want to go for, either Dan or Paul. Where's this Blue Max going? This Ryanair 2746 is annoying, mate. Oops. Yeah. Hopefully Blue Max has cut in the grass. It's probably the last cut that we will need for the winter. It's probably not going to grow much. So thanks, Blue Max 9 for Charlie Victor. Yeah, Paul. Yeah, I always build because you've kind of done the research. You know the qualities of each part, and you do learn as you spec up. Yeah, exactly. So I think I would have pretty much bought the same, and at the time I just couldn't be bothered. But yeah, all right. Blue Max 9 for Charlie Victor. No further ATC. Free call Unicorn 122.8. Have a good flight. Bye bye.
Unicorn 122. Thanks for the service. Goodbye.
So yeah. So I'm quite happy with it. Although I since my bought my last case, the cases these days are a bit more funky than the old school just dark cases, with all the RGBs and glass sides and all that sort of stuff. So it is a bit of a change. yeah, I think even now it's doing quite well. I got what did I get? I should know what I've got, shouldn't I? I've got AMD Ryzen 7 7800X3D. That was the one I went up to. And I've just recently gone up to 64 gigs of RAM, ready for Flight Sim 2024. And what is my graphics card? It's a... oh, God, I should know, shouldn't I? So is it 7900 XTX AMD? I think I should have just sticked with NVIDIA. There's a lot more stuff I want to do on my PC, which NVIDIA can do out of the box. Particularly, I do a bit of kind of machine learning and AI sort of courses and that sort of thing. So, NVIDIA's got some pre-built stuff on that. Also, some of the stuff for streaming as well seems to be better with NVIDIA graphics cards. I didn't want to buy the 4090. That seemed a bit overkill on the old price. But, I always think sometimes though as well, like, you buy cheap, you buy twice. But I'm not into RGB either, to be honest. Although quite a lot of stuff does have RGB. You can't even buy a mouse these days without RGB. At least my my keyboard doesn't have that. So I tend to switch off my RGB anyway. You don't want a disco going on in the background, yeah. Which you wouldn't think it actually. In this room, I don't have the big light. I don't have the big light on, so just what you can see is the glare from the monitors. And I've got an under desk RGB lamp, just like a strip light for a bit of ambient light. It seems to go well, and we've got a monitor bar light. Right, this guy's annoying me now. Ryanair 2746 Stansted ground. We'll send him a message. Yeah. Yeah, buy cheap, buy again later. Oops. Now scroll wheel. Yeah, so buy cheap, buy again later. So I did that. Well, to be fair, I used to have a like a condenser mic that I used to have. And to be fair, that was from Facebook Marketplace, and it was like a tenner just to see if I liked them. So I think it's okay if you don't want to jump into to paying for stuff. Just try to get something cheap, second hand or whatever. I buy quite a lot of stuff from CX. They're quite good as well. I bought my rudder pedals from CX and a few other bits and bobs as well. So check that out. And yeah, but sometimes I think if you're going to buy something and you're going to use it, buy quality. So I do that quite a bit for virtual cycling. Like mentioned before, I'm a runner as my main hobby. Quite a competitive runner. I cycle cross train. You can probably just see in the background just behind me my bike setup, and the turbo trainer. The bike doesn't need to be that expensive. There's like a table that goes over the handlebars. Again, you can scrimp and save on that. What's going on? Ryanair 2746 Stansted grounds. Well, it's given us a bit of entertainment. So yeah, I used to use an ironing board as like a little table for when I was on my bike. But now having the thing over and paying for it is quite nice. You recycle your 3060 Ti for your new build. Okay. When I'll buy, I haven't buy when you'll buy FS 2024 when it's stable. Will it be stable? I'm sure it will be. Yeah, I haven't bought it yet. I nearly did, but yeah, I'll wait. I'm not really flying that often at the minute. Mainly because I've been busy for the past couple of weeks. But actually, I'm enjoying controlling, which is quite good. I don't think his Sahil. Hi, Sahil. I don't think his mic is working. I don't think it is either. Not cleared, so they should be contacting delivery anyway. At least thank goodness their flight plan's okay. Oh, you jumped over to. Yeah, sorry, Dan. You were a little bit lonely on Twitch, so good. Thanks for coming over on YouTube. Don't forget to like the stream. Give it the old the button for if you like this sort of content. That does help. So thanks for that, and obviously give us a follow. That is helpful as well. So yeah, it's exciting when you do build a new PC though. Mine does seems to take a while to boot up, so I don't know if it's because I think it's because they have to activate the RAM. I think my upgrade to a 64 gig RAM was interesting. I just thought I could shove in another 32. I already had 2 sticks of 32, so I thought I could stick another 2 sticks of 32 in. But the Corsair RAM that I had was incompatible. Even though it was the same version, it was slightly up, slight product increment. So one of the clock speeds somewhere was incompatible. So I had to get a block of 64, so 2 lots of 32, and sold my old 32s on Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, do look out for stuff at CX. CX is quite some good stuff. Got my Turtle Beach rudder pedals. Turtle Beach rudder pedals. I'm trying to say that quick a few times. Turtle Beach rudder pedals from them. They said they were B quality, so they have different categories, don't they? Like A is like mint, B's pretty much nearly new. I got a B. It was brand new in the box, so I was really pleased with that. I've also got I got a few things from them in the past, like my old CPU from my from my own build last time. So that was good. So yeah, stay away from Facebook. I think you've got to be careful on the Facebook Marketplace, haven't you? Seem to do okay around here. So thanks for whoever's sending the hearts and emojis on Facebook chat. That's good. Thank you very much. Don't know if that makes a difference on anything. I'll have to do. So this guy here, so I haven't fixed my Python script, have I? Oh no, let's have a look. I tried to fix it. Let's have a look. Let's go in studio mode. No, not studio mode. Let's have a look. It's still offline, is it? Okay. Oh no. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to disable it, close it. I can update my position text. It's gone to. It seems to be working now. Oh, very strange. Let me close that. Yeah, how very strange. I disabled it and it started working, and now I've enabled it and it's still working. So yeah, so my dodgy Python script. I'll talk about that in a second. What I've been up to on that. Mid-control and debugging should do, shouldn't I? Last last build was some 14 years ago, but it died in March. It was still reasonable at the time. I think my build was okay before. I think I had a 2080 in it, and I had the fastest Intel processor I could. Obviously they changed the slot, so I don't know what the word is on that, but yeah, so I had to go up, and I chose AMD. Would I choose AMD again? Probably not. So yeah. Yes, so my dodgy Python script. So yeah, so I've created this OBS, as I mentioned last time, created an OBS plugin to poll the VATSIM API to get my position and put it up on the text on the top, and then work out how long I've been online. So I have been online 47 minutes and do a little counter. So that worked. It stopped working last time, didn't it? So what I've been doing instead is I've been building a plugin for Euroscope that will then interact with OBS. Now, what do I do? First, I'm new, but I don't know what to say. That's fine. There we go. As delivery is online, you'll have to get clearance from them. Wait, where's he going? He or she? I don't know if it's a he or she. So I can give you an example of what to say. I shouldn't be doing this. I think some people say I should dot wallop them if they don't know what they're doing. So you should say right. 2746 requesting IFR clearance to where they're going. Yes. Clearance. What are they? Air 737-800 at stand 42 left. I have ATIS info letter. So what should they say? They should say where I am, what I am, information, ATIS letter, and clearance accounts. What's that? I don't have a clearance. What's delivery? 121955. Clearance. So I'm just making sure this individual knows what's going on. So right, where we got to see it. Turn it off and back on again. Yeah, every IT help desk out there. Just like those in the IT crowd. Good series if you're not. But that's basically my work actually. Is the IT crowd. Avoid the cheaper. Went for top parts. Wow. 3,500 13 years ago. Wow. That's not bad. That must have been some expense at that time then, 13 years ago. Yeah, I guess that's the thing, isn't it? Like I've always gone for, in the past, I've always gone for maybe not the best that's out there because it's probably not really relevant to me, and gone for like the next tier down so it can last a bit longer. But yeah, if you're going to spend big, it should last for quite a while. Like most games and stuff, not even AAA games, really need 64 gigs of RAM. Really. So Orion Air on the way in. I'm going to go to 3-3 left, which is here on Bravo. I think it's good investment. If you're a person who uses your machine quite a lot, then why not invest in it? Because it will last. Because let's have a quick look on the aforementioned website. So they did have like flight simulator. They have simulator PCs. Let's just go to the maximum one. So their maximum one was a Ryzen 9800X3D. So that's only just recently come out, hasn't it? The AMD Ryzen 7 9800X3D. 8 cores, 16 threads. With a X motherboard. Then I think the X, you don't really get much extra on a motherboard, do you? 64 gig of DDR5. That's 6000 megahertz. RAM. That's what I've got, I think. Then RTX 4090. Nice. That's 4000. It doesn't seem that expensive actually, because 4090s used to be quite expensive in the first sense. Let's go for pro gaming PCs. Because normally they just have like featured. Oh, they've got one that's a bit bigger. That's an Intel. Only 48. So only 48 gig of RAM with the same RTX, but you've got an Intel core. I don't know the difference between the Intels. That's like 4800. Why would you get? What's the difference on that one then? I can't understand. So there's basically it's this. We get a different SSD, but they're both 2 terabytes. The same graphics card. Oh, one you only get 32 gig RAM against 48, but that's not that much difference. What's that, 100 quid? A different, obviously you have to get a different motherboard with a different chip, but then you get the Ryzen 7 9800X3D. Very strange. Yep, delivery is the same. Readability 0 static. Why does that come on my... Shouldn't that come on his own? That's on your own. Yeah, probably sent that on the wrong frequency. Because he was primed up earlier as me. He's probably still got it on the list. Let's make sure this Ryanair contacts us. Just do the beep, 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 beep. I'll make that sound at home. Exactly. Best if appropriate. Buy 1% less performance if it's 15% cheaper. Yeah.
Stansted ground, Ryanair 9 Zulu Delta with you. Vacated 20 requesting taxi instructions to any gate.
Ryanair 903 Zulu Delta, Stansted ground. Hello, welcome to Stansted. Taxi to stand 33 left via Juliet and Bravo.
33 left via Juliet and Bravo, Ryanair 9 Zulu Delta. Thank you very much for the warm welcome.
He sounds like he knows what he's doing. So yeah, so don't know, is the Intel Core 9. Well, he's 24 cores actually, to be fair. That sounds better, doesn't it? For another grand. Probably used it for 4 hours a day, many games. Yeah. yeah, if you're going to use it, you know, if you're not going to use it, it's just going to sit there. It's probably not worth it, is it? Probably say going back to the same conversation we had earlier about a plane, isn't it? If it's just going to sit there in the hangar, then it's probably not worth. You people investing in it. But some people do, don't they? Same with their sports cars and those sorts of things. You pay your money, you do what you want with it, can't you? So yeah, that must be quite quick then. What is that? I'm not up to the latest CPU news. The Intel Core Ultra 9. Oh, okay. Yeah. That sounds expensive. And there I am at work trying to get my laptop rebuilt. Let's boot it up and see if it's. Sorry, when I move away from the mic, you probably can't hear me. Let's move that down here. Let's see if it's working. Let's do a bit of. That's looked like it's been reset as expected. Yeah, that's good. Having to test some installs of stuff. Has anyone got any good plans for the weekend? Anyone doing anything exciting? Has everyone got their Christmas trees up yet? We haven't got ours yet. That's probably going up Sunday evening. Definitely. So this person over here, I guess that's that. What is that call sign? Spirit Wings. So for them, we're going to have to taxi them across and hand them over to Unicom and then get them to come back to us. And then, unless they can go from uniform, that probably isn't going to work, is it? From so yeah. Oh, so you live in Barcelona. Nice. We stopped there on holiday. Did we stop there? We stopped there. Yeah, we stopped there in the summer. I think we stopped there in the summer. I think with Barcelona. Did see quite a large yacht in Barcelona. Sort of ones you might see at kind of Monaco sort of thing. Quite a large one. Are they a yacht at that point? More like I don't know. What point does it come from a yacht to a boat to a super yacht and that sort of stuff? Who knows? Yeah. Are my eyes deceiving me? Or if I zoom in down here, oop, is that two planes? That looks like one plane having a baby. Or two planes having a bit of fun. Which I try and make this a bit of a family channel, so I won't try and say what that is, but that looks like two planes quite close together on stand 4-2 left. What do we think? There we go. Okay. Yeah, you do pay for the boat and the mooring, and then I want to go sailing, pay for it, have a weekend. Yeah. Yeah. That could be the way to go, isn't it? think it's the prestige, isn't it? When you've got that sort of money. Rather than anything else. Nope, you got your money. You do what you want with it. Hopefully they've had to work hard for it, and then they can spend it how they wish. So here's 10 onto the right taxiway, onto 33 left. That'll be good night to him. How are our other inbounds doing? We've got one that left Athens, is now at Croatia. I think so, nearly into, was Croatia part of Europe probably these days? Oh, we've got speedbound on the way from Bergen. Nice. So we've got that one from Bergen will arrive first. Then the one from Athens, but that's going to be well after bedtime. Got someone else coming from Bergen. So if they put their foot down, they might get here. And then we've just got the one from Lithuania. That's just all right. Everyone seems to be flying from to and from Lithuania today. Is there? Let's see if there was an event going on. Lithuania. That's that EYKA, isn't it? I can't see anyone on VATScope or something. Maybe it was a staffed earlier. Guess they're all tucked up in bed now. Maybe. Yeah, very quiet night. Friday nights used to be quite busy. Looks like it's busy. Please go. Heathrow. Heathrow looks very busy. Oh, there's only tower on Heathrow as well at the minute. Heathrow's busy, and there's only tower online. That's got to be absolute carnage. Let's have a quick have a look at VATSIM radar to see what's going. Let's see what's going on down there, because it is probably going to be carnage. Wow. Okay. Doesn't look too bad. Hopefully people are a bit more in the doing PDC clearances. So there's what? That's an arrival error. So there's 1, 2, there's 1. There's 13 departures. And it's going to do tower as well for arrivals and departures. Hopefully London South. TC. Oh, so TC South's online, so that'll help. So yeah, that'll definitely help them. Yeah, very quiet today. So look, my laptop's up and going. So we get that up and running. I didn't hear about that DHL 737 crash. Oh no, I did see a crash recently in the news. Was that the one that slipped off the side? Well, there's not much going on, is there? No one's calling up for clearances either, because there's no one cleared. As for your opinion on the ATC on that crash, it was all over the place for mistakes. Okay, well, let's have a, was it one on YouTube, was it? See if I can find the... Is the one with the ATC on YouTube? Oh, there's someone with a...
Ryanair, Navi Zulu Delta, logging off for VATSIM. Thank you so much for the service today. And I'll see you again shortly as I'll be spawning in the Jet 2 flight shortly. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Great, see you in a minute. Oh, at least that's someone going.
See ya.
Plane class ATC, let's have a look. Oh, there's one on VATSIM Aviation. Let me have a look. Hopefully you can't hear that. Good. I'm listening to it in my ears. No one else is calling me up, so let me have a quick listen. I don't think I've watched this yet. Oh, cool. We've got, whilst that's going on, we've just seen a IFR. Wow, in a CL60. What's that? Again, I should know my... That is a Bombardier Challenger. Nice. Good. We'll see if they're able from Quebec or Papa. It's a small plane. So at least they're cleared. They're doing IFR 2. Where's that? Press F6. Charles de Gaulle. Nice. Right, let's carry on watching that. So let's have a quick look at the METAR. Sorry, South's closing. London Terminal Control, South's closing. So what is it? It's quite windy there. So the METAR's 180 at 17 knots. Unlimited visibility, over 10,000 meters visibility. Overcast at 700. And apart from it being windy, although I expect soon that the cloud will reduce down to 500. So quite a low count. I'm just listening to it now, so sorry, it's going a bit quiet. Oh dear, someone passed away. So they got the ILS that they was asking for. Although I guess the controller could have. I guess the controller could have said that earlier. Yeah, so I'm listening to it now. Sorry, it's not very entertaining. Have I had anyone leave? I think I've had two departures. Yeah, Dan. I have had a couple of people leave. Everyone just seems to be like am I actually connected? Yeah, I think I am moving. Yeah, it looks like just no one wants to move. We've got 2 clearances now. Ryanair off to, where are they going? Frankfurt. They're on 5-2 right. This one here. I haven't got I've got the RDF plugin. Okay. I like it when it draws the cycles around where the airport, where the planes are. I don't know, Paul, like, I've had a quick listen to it. It didn't sound like anything. I've only watched up to after they were handed over to Tower. But yeah. It's such a shame, isn't it? Particularly if someone's passed away. No one's coming to say hello, basically, yeah. Very quiet. Yeah, such a shame if someone's passed away. I don't think it's my place to say what might have gone wrong or whatever. It's just the pilot confused QNH with ILS in the first instance. Up to Information Foxtrot. Yeah. It sounded like they got it sorted, didn't they, before? And he went on the approach. Yeah. I'm sure someone more. I would have thought things like confusion like that happens quite frequently. Yeah. Particularly with numbers that are very close together. Yeah, such a shame. Just shows, doesn't it, that you've got to be, I guess anything like that is, yeah, well, it could be anything, so I don't really want to say. It's all risky, isn't it? You just, I've been watching a few of the Flying Reporter videos on YouTube. Really good channel, I'd recommend. Oh, let's receive call on WAC 708. I didn't hear them. You know, and I think he talked about like he's got his night rating, but doesn't like to use it if he has to because he sees the additional risks of being in a single engine and being you know, if he does have a engine failure, you know, it's not as easy to see where you need to do the emergency landing, so he prefers not to. So you gotta take everything's a risk, isn't it, at the end of the day? Got to Got to be careful for everything. So hopefully, GB Dad, nice call sign there. Thumbs up to GB Dad. Good call sign. Yeah. I'm sure there's some people on YouTube that are these sorts of reporters that go out there and guess what it might be. You know, I won't say guess, but you know what I mean, make a, do all of the stuff prior to knowing waiting for the report. So yeah, it'd be good to
And run up on the 6 and good evening. The
Great.
D2 right.
Someone's calling me up.
Fully ready for mission start.
There we go. Got someone calling up. Ryanair 4086, Stansted ground. Hello, good evening. I was worried. It's been really quiet. I was hoping someone departs soon. Stand 52 right, push and start approved.
And push to start is approved as 52 right to run 4086.
Probably get told off for radio not being in the published.
Stansted ground, good evening. Golf Bravo Delta Alpha Delta, request start.
Golf Bravo Delta Alpha Delta, Stansted ground, good evening. Love the call sign. Start approved. Report when ready for taxi.
Start, Wilco, Golf Bravo Delta Alpha Delta.
There we go. We've got a couple of departures. That's nice. Waiting for that. Hopefully that's the... I think the young chap who was just arrived. He's going back out. I'm going to have to make sure when I do my Gatwick endorsement that I'm precise on the what do they call it? Phraseology on the radio. So really picky with that in the exam. Just to get the S1. So I assume they're going to be picky in. Although for the Gatwick one, I understand it's not like a pass or fail. It's a, are they confident enough that they let you loose on the network? Or do you need people to be with you for a bit longer? It sounds like an exam, but there's not a pass and a fail. So as they say in the RAF, disasters. So Paul says, as they say in the RAF, disasters are a series of catastrophic events. Break the chain of events, stop the catastrophe. Yeah, I think I saw there was, I can't remember what TV channel it was on, but it was about an aircraft in during the times of the Northern Ireland troubles and stuff, where it crashed into the side of a hill in Scotland. That was a really interesting documentary, and just how like it was, lots of small things kind of came together, where it just all went wrong. Right, thanks, Paul. I'll have a look. I'll have a look at those videos later. So, we've got the easy. He's cleared as well. That'll be that ad from earlier. Never know, we might have a flurry of departures now. That'd be really good. Yeah, very quiet. Yeah, thanks for everyone watching. Thanks for coming on, giving me something to talk about. I did think actually when I did my booking on the training system, or the system where you can make your ATC bookings, it did look really quiet tonight. There's something going on in the world? Didn't think it was that busy. Yeah. It seems really quiet today. Maybe with it being the end
Golf
of
Bravo Delta Alpha Delta, request taxi.
Golf Bravo Delta Alpha Delta. Are you able from Papa 3 or would you prefer Quebec 1?
We can take Papa 3, Bravo Delta.
Golf Bravo Delta, thank you. Taxi to holding point Papa 3 for runway 22 via Juliet and Papa.
Taxi Papa 3, runway 22 via Juliet and Papa, Golf Bravo Delta.
I think I used to fly in the, when I first started, I'm sure I flew in the smaller jets to start with. Probably wasn't the Bombardier Challenger, like a Citation. Let's have a look. Ooh, there is the OBS Part 1 group session next Thursday. So fingers crossed if you're near the top of the list, you've got your invite for that locked in. And there is another one the following Sunday afterwards. That's good. Good to see that's going down. We've got, I've just gone into the December calendar. Next Saturday is the Lapland Express. Don't know what that is. I'll have to have a look at that. There's then Friday, the Channel Islands Christmas Shopper on Friday the 13th. Oh dear, Friday the 13th. And the Saturday is Flying Sea Santa. There we go. We need to, let's have a look on the VATSIM.
Ryanair 4086 is fully ready for taxi.
Ryanair 4086, taxi to holding point Sierra 1 for runway 22 via Charlie and Sierra.
0122 via Charlie and 0, Ryanair 4086.
So that's a quick VATSIM UK forum. Let's have a look, see, because they put their events, controller requests, Lapland Express, request for Flying Sea Santa. There's nothing for the, oh yeah, Express locks 8th of December. So the Channel Island Christmas Shopper. So looking for people, Gloucester in Alderney, Guernsey and Jersey. And there'll be like to roster Gatwick, Heathrow. I'm not endorsed for those yet. So that's no good. So let's see anything. Ryanair 4086, no further ATC, I'm afraid. Free call Unicorn 122.8. Have a good flight. Bye bye.
22.8, thank you, Ryanair 4086.
So I don't think I can really help on that because they want to staff other areas. Maybe London South. Again, they're area controllers. So yeah. Might say I'm happy to do something else other than That's that one. Let's have a look at other events. There's the Friday the 13th. There's the Flying Sea Santa. So the one ground at Heathrow, Manchester, Edinburgh, and Gatwick. No motion controller booked by the CTS. Okay. Golf Bravo Delta, no further ATC, I'm afraid. Free call Unicorn 122.8. Be advised of an aircraft going on to runway 22 from Sierra.
Unicorn, visual the traffic. Thanks so much. Golf Bravo Delta Alpha Delta. Have a good night.
So for that one, anyone booking to control is by CTS. That's a bit of a... That's easier to book. And then there's the Lapland Express, 7th of December. What day is the 7th of December? That's a Saturday as well. What we're doing. That'll be... Ooh, they're doing different areas, that one. Let's see what I'm doing on the Saturday. The 7th. Yeah. I can do something in the evening. Let me preference for something like that. Let's see what times they want to do. Oh, till what's hardly anything. Lapland Express till 2:30 to 4:30. That's quite a short event, I guess. People. Yeah, it's a shame. Can't really do either of those. It's a shame. Yeah, I would do the Channel Island Christmas Shopper. That's more time that's available to us, but it doesn't look like it's will cover. Oh well, maybe we can help out with some of the lower level ones. Let's have a quick look at the London sectors for that, because if they're going to do south down to Jersey, London south. Let me see if that's what they had. I could do Southampton. Does anyone fly from Southampton or anywhere like that? Thought I was getting a new cup of tea then, but I think it's gone in the dishwash. Shoreham. Bournemouth. Some people fly Bournemouth, don't they? Might fly Bournemouth. Well, there we are. There's an aircraft over that's been there forever. Is someone on... I wonder if that's the person doing... No. Well, someone nearby who's doing Tower View. The deliveries just said they're logging off 9:30. Again, not really sure why we've needed delivery tonight. Why not staff another Aerodrome. Yeah, Luton's gone now. Looks like everyone's closing up for the night by the look of it. Ryanair disappeared, didn't they? Ryanair 2746. You've got a lot going into Luton. It's a shame I'm not endorsed for Heathrow at the minute. That'd be quite handy to jump on and give Tower a bit of assistance. Ooh, what's this? 742. Nice. So 747-200. They must be on X-Plane, I believe. Where are they going? Kansas City. Wow, that's a route and a half, isn't it? Flight plan's okay. That is one long flight. Are they on the right stand? I can't remember if... I think stand 13 isn't a... Oh no, it's that they're not H, are they? 747-200 isn't a H. What aircraft code is a 747-200? Oh, that's the wrong question to ask, isn't it? It's not wake category. Does anyone know that on chat? Help us out. 747-200. $47-200. Goes on wingspan, doesn't it? I'm led to believe. No. What is the wingspan? Seven, 4. The wingspan's what? 60 meters. So that is an E. That's not an F, is it? Must be an E. Aerodrome. Yeah, it must be a. There we go. That's good. What did I say? It was 59.64. Yeah, so it's a. Oh. Yeah, so it's an E. Yeah, so it's an E. So E can go to stand 13, I believe. Let me check on the 13 goes up to F. So we can have an E on there as well. There we go. So that's good. And it's cleared as well. Great. So we didn't even get that luxury. So we'll give them full length because they're going to be full of fuel. to get them all the way to Kansas City. Yeah, so we haven't done many departures today, have we? I think if I wasn't streaming, I'd probably given up a while ago. But I think we'll probably wait for delivery to disappear. See what goes on. We've got this flight from Bergen, but it's another like half an hour away. Let's see where they are. They're still in the North Sea, man. I thought we had one from Edinburgh as well. The individual from Athens is on his way. Oh, that lad who was going to fly out again, he's disappeared. This is one of the things, isn't it? So hopefully soon we will be able to be controlling at Gatwick. It'd be nice. I'm trying not to make sure that when I do it, that I'm going to be doing it all the time. I think, to be fair at first, because I want to be getting towards the Heathrow endorsement, I probably will bash Gatwick. But I don't want to go again. I don't want to be one of these people who just takes over a particular aerodrome. I know Gatwick does get the traffic. That might be more interesting for people to watch on stream and things, but you can't be doing Gatwick busyness Gatwick every time. I mean, you've got to be in the right mind, I think. Oh, we've got 2 cleared, so we've got this individual going to Hamburg. BBJ is cleared. Blue Korea call sign. What's this one? Spirit Wings. So they're not squawking, but they are. So hopefully it means they're ready for push soon. So what do you think? Is the audio a bit clearer? I'm not speaking too loudly into the mic. Let me know what you think. To kind of just have the mic just off camera a little bit. I don't want it to be like too like in my throat. I don't want to be like one of these sorts of people where you've got it like right in your face.
Stansted ground, Spirit Wings 66 Kilo with you at stand Delta 73, ready for push and start.
Spirit Wings 66 Kilo, Stansted ground. Hello, good evening. Stand 73, push and start approved. QNH 1024.
Push and start approved, QNH 1024 for Spirit Wing 66 Kilo, stand 73.
So delivery's closed now. He's getting my OCD a little bit because we've had to do the dunder between Stansted and the ground bit. So if there's someone else on already, I can't log on the same call sign. So if I'm a relief, I have to do dunder, so double underscore. And I tried to then log in with the single underscore, but it was not letting me do it for some reason. I've recently seen audio for VATSIM playing up a little bit. let's just, yeah. So yeah. Yeah, so I don't want it to be like in my face. I've got a low profile sort of mic, but I don't want it to be in my like face like this. Well, it just kind of work like that a bit. Looks quite good. Sorry if you're hearing me moving my thing around. Maybe that's a bit easier. Don't know. It's in the way of the screen a little bit at that point. Do need to move the position of the boom arm because it's, put that like that. There we go. Need to make sure that I'm got points for my I can get to my Stream Deck with some hotkeys and things for my notes. What I need to do. Oh, it looks like someone's observing. Someone observing and watching YouTube at the same time. Maybe, maybe not. So here we are. So hopefully BBJL give us something to do. But yeah, it's been a real quiet night because we had delivery on a really quiet night. Any of the actual reasonable conversations that I would have had have kind of gone because of cheers, Paul. Because of yeah, just not having the bandwidth for that. Oh well. So hopefully, I think the waiting list for Gatwick endorsements is quite short. So hopefully I'll be able to get on there quite quick. I've been speaking to other people. I've just recently gone through it. It's taken...
Stansted ground, Spirit Wing 66 Kilo, ready for taxi.
Spirit Wing 66 Kilo, taxi to holding point Sierra 1 for runway 22 via Delta, Hotel and Sierra. Those hull sounds coming through clear.
Taxi to holding point Sierra 1 for runway 22 via Delta Hotel Sierra for Spirit Wing 66 Kilo.
Those hull dulcet tones coming through. But I am not connected from, I don't connect from Hull. I am no longer there. I don't think I can put a filter on to sort any of that out. Although I do think if I lived in West Yorkshire like I did for a while, I think I'd probably go back quite strong West Yorkshire accent for a while. So, yeah. So they're off to, where was it? Was it Hamburg? Have I flown to Hamburg? I don't think I have. I've flown from Munich. That was quite good. That was only an event. That was crazy. That was so busy. I did book a slot. Oh yeah, a minute. Frankfurt is, or was it Frankfurt? Might have been Frankfurt, actually. It's absolutely crazy. So, well, there must be a hold on at the minute in Frankfurt. Have a quick look on the radar. Go across there. Must be absolutely crazy. Yep. Holds. Or just really long, wiggly approaches by the look of it. Nice. Loving it. 20 departures, 22 arrivals on the ground. Spirit Wings 66 kilo, no further ATC, I'm afraid. Free call Unicorn 122.8. Have a good flight. Bye bye.
Thank you. Over to Unicom 228. Thanks for the ATC. 66 kilo.
So yeah. Wow. That looks busy for vectoring. Whoever's doing approach. Now there's north approach. Couple of minutes. There's south approach, north approach, L approach, and H approach. Blimey. What does that mean? Let's see if we can figure that out. So if we go across to VAT glass, which is slightly better. I've looked at VAT glasses for ages. Is it actually working? Maybe I need to log in. VAT glass isn't working anymore. By the looks of it. Yeah, that's not working anymore. That's a shame. That used to be quite a good website. Well, it must be an ATIS. So if I read the ATIS, it'll probably tell me what's going on. A couple of minutes. There's arrival ATIS, ATIS, Frankfurt arrival information. Expect independent parallel ILSY approach runways 07 left or ILS approach 07 right. So parallel approaches, which looks like what they're doing. Maybe we should be like observing over there. Expect radar vectors. GLS approach on request. Transition level 60. Caution flock of birds in vicinity of the aerodrome. Or even on VATSIM. It doesn't say who to. I thought it would say who to contact. Oh, okay. If I go to EDDF, nope, pressure's changed. Call that to the member to say that to the BBJ, but he's not squawking right, so he's not going to go. The Frankfurt approach. So someone who's just arrived on the approach in north. He's on 120805. I'm going to try and work this out. Oh, thanks for the follow. Who is that following? Thanks, I really appreciate it. For me, apologies if I'm butchering it. Oh, thanks for the chat. I think that might be yeah. I haven't got any TSS, which is good. Well, we see that follower on Twitch has just signed up to Twitch. It might be a bot. If you're real, that's fine as well. So they're with 120. So they're with North Approach. Let's try and get someone who's just on the way in. 12085. 122.8. They're going over, aren't they? I'm going to try and work this out. What the L and the. You think it'd be lower and upper, wouldn't you? 127280. Or maybe it's for departures. Anyone departing? So they're 118.780. 118.780. So they're still tower. So if we keep an eye on them. 13613. Oh god, what's that one? 136130. I'm trying to write this out. Oh right, okay. So we've got someone's just logged on. It's not working. Password failed min max level. 345 plus. It needs maybe be a bit higher. So 360 search. So what we do is we get their address, we get their card up. I then open up a pop-up box which you can't see. So 340 there. Nugbar, Silver, Q Sam, Southampton, N63 to Lena. So they can't do that. They have to go up 360. Yeah, so they just need to go up to 336. We also need to double check where they're going. So they're going to Malaga. What do we class Malaga as on the map? I would say Malaga.
Bravo 987 to EGSS ground.
Bravo Juliet 987 Stansted ground. Pass your message.
Requesting start to push.
Bravo 87 stand 13 right. Push and start approved.
Affirm.
So have a quick look on. That's right then. So I would say LEM. LEMG's down there, isn't it? So that is westish. That must mean it is even flight level. So the flight level 3680 will be okay. So they're pushing. So we've got a couple of people in. So we'll keep on going for a little bit longer. We're going to time out at 10 p.m. Wonder if you can. I'm doing stuff in the background. Oh, yeah. Didn't I have these?
Bravo Juliet 987 to ground. I'm going to be going offline for like 5 minutes. Shut off my computer, restart it. I'll be back on.
Okay, that's fine. Might see you in a minute.
No problem. Cancel that. It was just taking a minute to load. Hold on. I'm just planning my pushback.
Okay, let me know how you get on. You're not blocking anyone, so take your time.
Okay, I'm going to re-request start the push.
Bravo 87, stand 1-3 right, push and start approved.
Wilco.
So yeah, well, we're nearly finished, nearly bedtime for me anyway. Some people it's probably just time to go out and have drinks and food, but not me. Bedtime, nearly 10 p.m. here. Oh, needed to check his squawk, didn't he? Bravo 87, just check your squawk as well, please, when you're pushing back. Squawk 4777.
Hey, firm, thank you for reminding me. I forgot.
Chance to go. You're just saying random places now, Paul. Yeah, sorry, I'm not chatting that much. There's not really much to say because there's not really much going on and we're getting towards the end. So we'll get this BBJ taxied. Oh, Calrox, hey, it's going fine. Nearly finishing now. Good session. No, it's been really quiet. And yeah, to cut the long story short, it's been really quiet anyway. And the traffic that I had delivery below me. So the ground controller I took over from said he'd go on to delivery. And I said, well, we don't really need delivery because it's really quiet. And he says, well, I'm just going on there anyway. So, yeah, so the traffic that we have had, I've only really just pushed them and taxied them. So yeah, I know who logs on to deliver. I have noticed recently that there's been a lot of times where there's been delivery on at Stansted with very low traffic, and you know that's fine if you're friends or something, but like it's not really needed. I guess like I could say that that individual could easily have gone to another position. I guess I could have done the same. Where there wasn't a delivery on. But yeah, it just seems a bit poor form really for that sort of thing. It's kind of ruined the the fun of controlling an aerodrome if someone jumps on and it takes away half the work. What are you thinking of?
Ground, X23 Alpha Hotel radio check.
X23 Alpha Hotel, Stansted Ground, hello, readability 5x5.
Thank you very much.
So what I'm thinking for next session, well, my next stream is probably going to be next Thursday. Might be able to do a Monday one, but we'll have to see. So yeah, soon, never know, I might be able to have Gatwick. I doubt I'll be able to stream when I'm having my mentoring session, so I might record it. Obviously not with the mentoring session sound. But yeah, do you have any suggestions of where I should go next? Because we've done Edinburgh, we've done Manchester, did Luton a while ago. I don't think I streamed Luton though, did I? Quite. Oh, got Tower on it. East Midlands.
Stansted Ground, good evening. Ryanair 84 Alpha Whiskey Stand 25 right of information Golf on board. Aircraft is a Boeing 738 requesting IFR clearance for Milan, please.
Milan? Ryanair 84 Alpha Whiskey, Stansted Ground, hello, good evening. Clear to Bergamo. Clacton 2 Echo departure and squawk 5636.
Clear to Bergamo, Clacton 2 Echo departure, squawk 5636, Ryanair 84 Alpha Whiskey.
Ryanair 84 Alpha Whiskey, feedback correct. There we go. So I have not in real life. Sorry, Paul. My part of my family's German, so I used to go to Saarbrücken quite a bit and some of the areas around there. Yeah, that was that was my first delivery clearance of the evening, and it's like 8 minutes before I'm logging off, and I've been on for 2 hours and 5 minutes.
Confirm for Ryanair 84 Alpha, it is a runway 22 departure for Clacton 2 Echo.
Ryanair 84 Alpha Whiskey, AFM, runway 22, Clacton 2 Echo.
Runway 22, Clacton 2 Echo, 84 Alpha Whiskey, thank you.
If he's going to push, I don't want him to push too far. Hopefully the BBJ can wiggle around him. Wherever's traffic. Yeah, you don't know where the traffic is though, do you? If you're going to do it in an evening. You're going to book. I try and book. Rather than just jump on. Well, normally if I'm streaming, I normally book.
A very good evening to you. Chanex 23 Alpha Hotel with you. Stand 22 right. Aircraft type is Boeing 747-800 requesting IF with information Golf on board requesting IFR to Malaga, please.
Chanex 23 Alpha Hotel. I need you on a slightly higher flight level for the route. Are you able to accept 360?
Yeah, we can accept flight level 360 Chanex 23 Alpha Hotel.
I need to send him on a nod, don't I? Chanex 23 Alpha Hotel. Apologies, it will be 350 because it needs to be an odd number. You able to accept?
Yep, that's fine. 350 for Chanex 23 Alpha Hotel.
So Chanex 23 Alpha Hotel, thank you. I've amended your flight plan accordingly. So you're cleared to Malaga, Nugbo 1 Romeo departure, squawk 7276.
Cleared Malaga via the Nugbo 1 Romeo departure, squawk 7276, Chanex 23 Alpha Hotel.
Chanex 23 Alpha Hotel, read back correct.
Just to confirm, runway 22 departure for China X23 Alpha Hotel.
FM. Why is everyone
The
checking?
agent said active runway was 04, so I'm just making sure. Thank you very much.
Oh, apologies for that. I don't know why that's changed. I'll fix that now.
Thank you.
Bravo, Bravo, Juliet 987. Requesting taxi to runway 22.
Bravo 87. Taxi to holding point Romeo 1 for runway 22 via Alpha, Hotel and Romeo.
Taxi to runway 22. Hold short of runway Romeo 1 via Alpha, Hotel Romeo. Bravo, Bravo 987.
That's cool. Yeah, so Carl, it's really difficult, isn't it, to try and predict where the traffic is. Yank at Stansted, yeah. He's off home. He's off to Kansas. Maybe his accent sounds Kansas, doesn't it? From what I understand from TV shows and things. That's cool. Yeah, it's hard to predict though, isn't it? Where the traffic's coming or going. So there's always traffic at Manchester, always traffic at Edinburgh. But let's do like a look. I want to do the endorsement to do like information service or ground radio service. That'd be cool. Because there's quite a bit of VFR flying around. So Speedbird 55 that's come from Bergen is nearly here. And Carl, have you noticed he's in a 747-200, so he's probably on, oh, he's going on Juliet. That's Juliet, mate. You're going straight up. That's Juliet. Good hotel. No worries. Yeah. We never flew to Saarbrücken. We always used to drive and get the ferry across. God knows how we used to make it there, you know, before GPS and things like that. Nope, you've missed your turn. Bravo, Bravo, 987. You've missed your turn. Turn next left onto Charlie. And turn left when able. And I'll give you further taxi instructions after that.
Yeah, sorry about that. I just realized that. Affirm.
That's okay. We've all done it. He obviously wants to a bit of a scenic tour. If you can't make that left turn, you can go straight ahead and make the next left. You can do a U-turn back there, down there.
I'm about to test his capability of this Boeing 747. It's pulling it off. Somehow.
Cool. Okay, from there, just taxi on kind of straight ahead onto Sierra and hold short Sierra 1.
Affirm. Wait, to go back, I thought it was Romeo 1. Oh, because I missed.
Yeah, just easy for you. Just go straight ahead onto Sierra for Sierra 1.
Affirm. BBD 97.
I guess it is dark. I think I don't know what it's like on X-Plane, but it's dark. The scenery's scenery can be a bit iffy, can't it? I think I did buy did I buy a? Oh, there was like scenery add-ons to have like extra lights at places. That was quite a good freeware add-on. I think it was freeware add-on. BBJ 987, no further ATC. Free call Unicorn 122.8. Enjoy your flights to Kansas. Bye bye.
122.8, Bravo, Bravo, Julia 97.
Let's give people a. Oh, we got this speed. Let's wait for this speed bird. He's been flying for quite a while. Been flying for. Let's have a quick peep. Online for nearly 2 hours. Let's wait for him. He is only a few minutes out. So let's give him a bit of service and then we'll probably log off at that point. Well, it does say it's like 5. It's going to be 5 past now. Noise established. Good. It'll be a speedbird into standard realism. Yeah. Well, Speedbird did A380 landed there, didn't they, for a training flight? So maybe a training flight. Better than nothing. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it tonight. Yeah, beggars can't be choosers, can we? Even if you want to. So he's going to be stand 20. This Ryanair here could cause a bit of a blockage. I'm going to have to give him pushback instructions as well, directions. Left, west, so that's east. Oh, west don't really matter, does it, to be honest? Ping, what's that? We're up to hotel. We started on Charlie, didn't we? Yes, I'm going to develop my Euroscope plugin a bit more to help with the overlays over here. It's either build out the Python script that I've got, which seems to go a bit wonky, didn't it? The other stream.
84 Alpha Whiskey, stand 25 right, because push and start, please.
Right now, 84 Alpha Whiskey, stand 25 right, push and start approved, facing east, please.
Push start approved and face east to Ryanair 84 Alpha Whiskey.
Look, so yeah, so I'm going to spend a bit of time developing it. I want to try and create a bit of a, like an app to help me a little bit. Because I do find that whilst the flight plan check's good, like some of the information, I just can't get my head around it. Maybe because I need to, you have to like go to 2 or 3 different places. I prefer to have my information in one place. So trying to create something that will do an overlay and a bit of an app at the same time. That may be a Euroscope plugin, or it just might be a standalone application that then creates overlays like we've got here. So very similar for those people who fly. You might use the Volanta overlay in the top. Something similar to that. There's also another one I use. Is it Fly Live? You know, standalone app. I think it goes along. And then you can connect your overlays in OBS. It would be quite nice to have something a little bit to help me a bit more, particularly if I'm going to start a place like Gatwick where it's going to be busy and reroutes and things like that. It'd be nice for me to have a little bit of help on the reroutes. A bit more help, shall we say, on the reroutes. Yeah, it's 150 at 11 knots, so it's quite a decent headwind. Oh, we've gone around. After all that waiting, we've gone around. The speedbed 555. That BBJ wasn't in the way, was he? I wasn't looking that closely. I think he was airborne. We're going to do the missed approach. Can't remember what the missed approach is at Stansted. How far you have to go. I'll just do a VFR circuit around. Let's have a quick peep. So they're doing the ILS approach to runway 22. I know, I'm looking at the wrong pin board. Wondered why they wondered why it wasn't the right address as runway. I guess they're doing the ILS, aren't they? So missed approach will be to turn right. Did they turn right? They turn left. Is that the other one? Yep. So the missed approach is turn right. What's my visibility set up? Oh no, they have turned right. That's okay. Thought they turned left to start with. Missed approach is turn left to Barkway, which is an actual departure, but very, very infrequently used. So the Barkway SID at Stansted is where you leave controlled airspace at Barkway, and it's hardly used because you are leaving controlled airspace. So if anyone does file a Barkway SID, yeah, they're going to be like lower level. Yeah. So we'll do that. So hopefully Speedway will come round, establish nicely again. I don't think he got in the way. I'll have to watch that bit back. Let's have a look and see what's going on.
Ryanair 84 Alpha Whiskey, request taxi, please.
Ryanair 84 Alpha Whiskey, taxi to holding point Romeo 1, runway 22 via Link, Bravo, and Romeo.
Customer Romeo 1 for 22 via Link Bravo and Romeo for Ryanair 84 Alpha Whiskey.
Oh. What's going on there? Oh, my keyboard seems to have lost. There, it's back. Keyboard seemed to have lost connection for a bit there. Don't know what I was doing. The 747 was too close. Yeah. Typical Unicom. So I didn't see the Speedbird establishing. I would have given him like traffic advice, but it's not my place to say it. Ryanair 84 Alpha Whiskey, no further ATC, I'm afraid. Free call Unicom 122.8. Bye bye.
Unicom 128 for Ryanair 84 Oscar Whiskey. Thanks for the service. Have a great rest of your night. Bye bye.
Got someone Got someone spawned in there as well. We'll probably be going before they call up. Let's have a quick peep at who they are. Oh, Jesus. That's not right, is it? We've got someone pre-filed to Heathrow. Joking, I am. Who's online? Luckily, no one's online. So I don't need to do any float. So if they call up for, normally for flights to Heathrow, what do I normally have to do? So they go to Lambourne, no matter what. They need to be at least 70 for the minimum stat level. And I would normally have to do a delay absorption procedure with TC Northeast or TC in Heathrow Int North. The requested flight level shall be MSL, but actual crews will be issued by TC after departure. So I have to put them at 70. Never done any of those yet. No. Oh, because they've taken off. That's why that's disappeared. So yeah. Route is just Lambourne. Yeah. That's what it does need to be. Just Lambourne. Go to Lambourne, and then that's it. So let's have a quick peep on the there'll be a Lambourne 4 Romeo departure. So Lam 4 Romeo. When they call up. That's as far as their flight plan goes to. The Lambourne is up to 5,000. I have to tell them to go to 7,000. So the SID takes them to 5,000, but then see if there was controllers above, they would change them to higher if needed. Okay. Oh, was someone a moderator on the chat? Thanks for someone moderating. Didn't realize I've made anyone a moderator. I think you do get a lot of spam messages, don't you? Oh, yeah, I know what the moderator is. It is an app. Can't remember what it is. I need to get set up. Yeah, sorry, it's not the most exciting of live streams, is it? Yeah. So let's have a look. He's just establishing again, so hopefully second time lucky. Got this Chanex here. Not squawking. It's quite a young sounding individual. Oh. Your wings. Oh. Your wings 287. No flight plan. Yeah, thanks. Your wings 287, Stansted ground.
Eurowings, radio check, please.
Eurowings 287 stands to the ground. Hello. Just be careful. You kind of your mic was stuck open a little bit. But I can hear you 5 by 5.
My apologies, Eurowings 287.
Very polite. So fingers crossed then for Speedbird 55. Or if we was controlling in America, it would be Speedbird 55. What do you think? Does that make it easier if we're saying Speedbird 55 or Speedbird 55? It might be easier if there was a longer one, like Speedbird 5573 or something like that. Oh, you've gone into lurk mode, just looking for any Black Friday deals. What are you looking for, Kyle? Anything good, technology-wise? Maybe I'll try Paul on YouTube with PC selection opportunities or component selections. Five, we're not Yanks. There's my phraseology going down the pan already. You've ordered a new PC case. Cool. Was that you chatting the other day about what are those fancy cases called? That seemed to be the rage.
Stansted ground, good evening,
Yeah,
Eurowings
yeah.
287, ramp 73 right, Airbus 1819, requesting IFR clearance to Malpensa. We are able to use east and west taxiways with information hotel.
Eurowings 287. Hello again. I don't have a flight plan for you. Can you check in my file?
We'll check right now, Eurowings 287.
I was mentioning earlier, Carl, around like how much it's changed since the last time I bought. Well, I bought a PC last year, but before then, like the cases back in my day were just black and plain, and now they're like fish tanks, aren't they? Like displaying all your wares with colours and all sorts. It just seems, yeah. And the problem with that is then you get to see all the dust. Accumulate. Well, it's under my desk, so I don't really see it. But you know what I mean.
Stansted ground.
Eurowings 287, pass the message.
Did you receive my flight plan? No, I should be with you now.
Eurowings 287, nothing yet. It does take a few seconds to come through. Stand by. Yes, there's nothing. Quick look on the let's see if I can find him on the API. I can see him, but I can't see a flight plan on the pilots. Eurowings 287, negative. There's still no flight plan filed. Can you try again, please?
Will do. Eurowings 287.
Hi again, 10x23 Alpha Hotel requesting push and start.
Channel 23 Alpha Hotel, stand 22 right, push and start approved.
Push and start approved, 10x23 Alpha Hotel, thank you very much.
Yeah, they've got a very long boarding process. I think it's been there. I suspect that's whoever's doing Tower View. I can tell someone's doing Tower View because on the list of people here, someone observing LL. Don't think I can see what that is, but I can see what that is on the VATSIM name checker. Because, let's see. Because when you do your when you do tower view, it connects to VATSIM as an observer, but with _TV.
Stansted ground, this is Eurowings 287. We resubmitted the flight plan. Hopefully it should be with you now.
And he was 72 right. 72 right. Eurowings 287, perfect. I can see it now. Cleared to Milan. Clacton 2 Echo departure. Squawk 7. Apologies. Eurowings 287, cleared to Milan. Clacton 2 Echo departure. Squawk 7627. My foot slipped.
Speedbird 55, we have landed at Stansted. Hello, request taxi to gate, please.
Speedbird 55, Stansted ground. Hello, welcome to Stansted. Taxi Juliet, hold short. Bravo, expect stand 20.
Taxi Juliet, hold short Bravo, expect stand 20, Speedbird 55.
Stansted ground, Eurowings 287. Can you please repeat your departure code?
That's fine. Eurowings 287, cleared to Milan. Clacton 2 Echo departure, squawk 7627.
Clear to Milan as filed. Departure via Cranston 2 Echo departure. Squawk 2627. Eurowings 287.
Eurowings 287, negative. The squawk is 7627.
7627, Eurowings 287.
Eurowings 287, readback correct. Oh, you're on, he's on hotel, Speedbird 55. Read him on Juliet. Doesn't really matter.
Speedbird 55, repeat your text to Juliet and
Speedbird 55, taking next right, and then left onto Juliet, hold short of Bravo.
hold short Bravo, Speedbird 55.
Oh, you're supposed to... Not done too well today. I keep, because I've not been given the clearances. I'm not checking the squawk, am I? Channel X23 Alpha Hotel, just check your squawk, please. 7276.
Sorry, was that for 10x to 3 Alpha Hotel?
Yeah, FM, Channel X23 Alpha Hotel, just check your squawk, please. 7276.
Oh, sorry, it's probably reset. Yeah, 7276, 10x. 3 Alpha Hotel, sorry about that.
Yeah, so we do have someone observing. Probably just for the tower view. So yeah, they have been there for ages, haven't they? So Paul, what do you mean about HW? So I'm not familiar with that. Yeah, Carl. Yeah. It used to be great, didn't it? It's like CD drives, like a reader writer, have all your hard drives that spin around. You know, I miss the sound of the modem, you know. So hopefully Chanix 23 Alpha Hotel gets out of the way quick. We'll get them taxied. And, oh, look at the time. Blown well past bedtime. Signs we're getting old, yes. Went for, the other weekend, went for a drink out. We went to this bar that turned into a nightclub. We like walked in there, like, we just felt so old in comparison to everyone that was in there. Speedway 55, thank you. Hold there due to traffic. We'll get you moving as soon as we can. Could I get them round? Could I squeeze them round? That's what the idea of the east and west lines are, aren't they? Let's have a look on the old taxi chart.
Ready for taxi.
That's made it easier. Channel 23 Alpha Hotel, taxi to holding point Romeo 1 for runway 22 via Bravo and Romeo.
Romeo 1, Romeo 22 via Bravo, Romeo, Channel 23 Alpha.
Speedbird 55 after the Jet 2 737-800 passes from your right to left on Bravo. Continue taxi to stand 20 via Bravo.
Passing traffic, taxi to stand 20, speedbird stop.
So there we go. So we did wait for that arrival, didn't we? Soon, like, we'll be like, might as well just carry on waiting for the rest of the arrivals. The next one, next one is from Paderborn in Germany. Got someone coming down from Edinburgh. Individual from Athens. That's not far away now. They're only half an hour away now. What's someone filed to come from Manchester? FedEx. Well, we've got people coming in now. We've got a bit of traffic. There goes. Speedbird will get going. Chanix 23 Alpha Hotel. No further ATC, I'm afraid. Free call Unicom 122.8. Bye bye.
122.8, bye bye,
So I think we're going to call it night. We stayed on a bit longer than we thought. Just try and help a bit of traffic arrival. We had a few extra bonus ones, but yeah, what can I say? It's been a very quiet night. Thanks to people who have flown in. Thanks to everyone in the chat for watching. I think the Python script is still working, even though it seemed to have been broken at the start. So it seems to be going for the last couple of hours at least. So fingers crossed that keeps working. So yeah, so thanks for watching. We'll send everyone over to Unicom and then we'll log out. So yeah, don't forget to give everything the usual thumbs, likes, all that jazz. It does help people find my videos, my live streams, and that sort of thing. And we'll try and get into a regular cadence again. This is on a Friday. Normally we do Thursdays, but it was busy last night, so I try and keep my live streams up to date and those sorts of things up to date on YouTube and Twitch. So keep an eye out there. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. All stations, Stansted Ground is now closing. I am closing. Free call Unicorn 122.8. See you again soon. Bye bye. I think I pressed on the button.